Picture this: a powerful military commander respected by all, victorious in battle but haunted by a devastating secret. This is the story of Naaman, the commander of the Syrian army who, despite all his achievements and wealth, suffered from leprosy, a disease that slowly destroyed not just his body, but his hope. Naaman had everything society valued: position, wealth, influence, but none of that could cure his condition. Through a young Israelite servant girl in his household, he learned of a prophet in Israel named Elisha who could potentially heal him. Imagine the internal struggle: a mighty commander having to seek help from a prophet in a rival nation. So Naaman made the journey to Israel, arriving at Elisha's door with his horses and chariots, expecting a grand ceremony befitting his status. But what happened next would test his pride and faith in ways he never imagined. Instead of coming out to meet him, Elisha simply sent a messenger with instructions: "Go wash yourself 7 times in the Jordan River." Now here's where pride almost cost Naaman his miracle. He was furious. The Jordan was muddy and unremarkable compared to the rivers back home. "I thought he would surely come out to me and stand and call on the name of his God, wave his hand over the spot and cure me of my leprosy," he raged. He nearly turned back, letting his expectations and ego stand in the way of his healing. But thankfully, his servants reasoned with him. "If the prophet had told you to do some great thing, would you not have done it? How much more then when he tells you, 'Wash and be cleansed'?" These simple words cut through Naaman's pride. Finally, Naaman did something remarkable. He humbled himself. He followed the instructions exactly as given. 1 dip, 2 dips, 3. Imagine the tension as he continued. 4, 5, 6, and finally on the 7th dip, something extraordinary happened. His skin was restored, becoming as clean as a young child's. The miracle he sought had happened, not through grand gestures, but through simple obedience. This powerful story teaches us something profound about faith and healing. Sometimes the solution to our biggest problems isn't in complex procedures or grand gestures, but in simple acts of obedience. Naaman's story reminds us that pride can be our biggest obstacle to receiving what we need, and that true healing, whether physical, emotional, or spiritual, often begins with humility and willingness to follow instructions, even when they seem too simple or beneath us. His transformation wasn't just physical, it was spiritual too. Naaman declared afterward, "Now I know that there is no God in all the world except in Israel." Sometimes our greatest breakthroughs come when we're willing to lay aside our expectations and simply obey.